Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Forbesy15 with 1088 rating versus Hawara with 1169 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and we will see Forbesy15 win the rock, paper, scissors shoot, and they will decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Arsuya, Freezing Curses, Sylve, Elzetti, and Fountain. They have Foolish Burial Goods, the Black Goat Laughs, Engraver, Starfire, and Track. So it does kind of suck that they drew the Black Goat Laughs alongside the Foolish Burial Goods, because you can usually dump this off the Foolish Burial Goods as like a going second card kinda. I guess they could still get this in graveyard by using Track this to search for like a magical Musketeer and then discard that. But okay, they're gonna go ahead. Normal summon out the Sylve effect goes search, grab out Woes of the White Forest, and then activate the Elzetti. Go ahead, send, special summon, search out the Asteller, and then activate Woes to reset itself. I still don't know how to say this card's name. Asteller? Like, I don't know. Then activate Fountain, activate Freezing, the special summon out Hugin, and then Fountain and Hugin, so discard, go ahead, search Fountain, and then put back the Runick spell to draw one. That will draw into Skill Drain. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Make Synchro 6 effects and Fountain. Go search out Tails. Yeah, we didn't need that Fountain anyways. Then Graveyard effect to go ahead and special summon itself out. Now we can make the Diabell effect to add back Fountain from the graveyard to the hand, and then activate, special summon out, and then we can use the effect to get rid of Tails, draw into the Sylve, and then Tails effect to go ahead and reset itself. That's fine. Now we're gonna synchro off in the Triage effect, draw called by. You know, a little bit sad. We were hoping for, you know, a Runick card. Then we're gonna activate the Sylve effect, put back, special summon out, and then we can use those to make the Sword Soul Supreme Chengying. Activate Fountain. Wow, accidentally reveal that we have Skill Drain. Yep, oops. Go ahead, set pass. They draw a Link into the Vrains, which this doesn't even matter, right? Because if they activate this, can't they chain Skill Drain? And then, yeah, it'll still just shut down the Link. Okay, so they're gonna activate Link into the Vrains. Wait, am I tripping? It says this Link summon cannot be negated. Also, your opponent can activate cards or effects when a monster is Link summoned this way. Yeah, what? Why didn't we just chain Skill Drain in response? And then it makes it to where when they go for... Because obviously the only deck playing this right now is Magical Musketeers. I think it's pretty obvious. Your opponent didn't hand trap you. They start with Link into the Vrains. They're playing 40. Like, I would think it's this deck. So I would just flip Skill Drain in response. I guess it shuts down, like, your interruptions. But Skill Drain just seems so good. Because now they're going to make Link 1 and then use that. And they can't do anything in response. Oh, they didn't know they couldn't do anything in response. Okay, I was going to say, because now they're going to go ahead and search out Last Stand, Desperado. Just go ahead and search out 2. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. They go ahead and search out 2. I was kind of thinking about like special summon 3, but I guess search out 2 is not bad. Activate Engraver, and then they're going to chain Called By on that to banish it. Then we're going to chain the Last Stand to shut that down. We kind of have to, right? Because otherwise Called By outs this, and then this will activate, which outs the Magical Musketeer on the field. But I guess we still have Track that can get us into a Magical Musketeer. But Engraver's going to search out the Sanct, and then activate Track, go ahead, search out Casper, and then discard Black Goat Laughs, normal summon out Casper, and then we're going to activate the Tracked, and then in response, chain Diabell, send for cost, and then go ahead and special, bring out the Silvero Wolf Tamer, then Casper 1, Wolf Tamer 2 to Book of Moon, their Casper, and then Tails Chain Link 3, well I guess actually Elzetti Chain Link 3, Asteller Chain Link 4, never even activated the Tails. This doesn't have to be sent from hand, right? This card sent to graveyard to activate a monster effect. Yeah, and it was sent to graveyard to activate a monster effect. Okay, so a little bit of a mistake on their end. Then this is going to go ahead and add itself back, and then this will try to special summon itself out, and then chain Skill Drain to shut down the Casper effect. And they do have the Desperado, which can go ahead and pop, but they're going to go ahead chain Sylve to put back, and then special summon out to dodge the skill drain. So special, add, special, Book of Moon. They can go ahead and search for Dancing Needle, and then activate Desperado, pop the skill drain, activate Tracked, and then, wait. Oh, it would still get the search one in it, even if we activate skill drain, because their effect is trying to Book a Moon in it, which will make it so that way it dodges the skill drain. Okay. So now we're gonna activate the track this. Wait, activate track, and then Chain Blackout Laughs, calling the Chengying. Sure. So go ahead, use the token plus the Casper, summon out the Lacrima effect, special summon back out Starfire. And then on summon, activate nothing, and then they're just going to go activate Foolish Burial Goods, dump track this, and then activate Starfire, special summon out Doc from the deck. Doesn't this? Yeah, it has to summon in defense mode. Then they're going to activate Woes on summon, so special summon out the Elzete, and then use those to bring out the Wolf, and then activate the effect to, once again, try to Book of Eclipse all their monsters. That goes through, and now turn the Max into Requiem, and then Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Engraver, and then Requiem effect to equip, and then activate Engraver effect to go send, get rid of the Chengying, Engraver, put back Max, special summon out, and then link off into the sequence, right? I was going to say that's probably what it is, but I guess we could just make Yama, sure. Yama can add Shavara, we have plenty of cards that we can pop to summon out Shavara. Activate Yama, go ahead, search the Shavara out, and then activate Shavara effect, pop, special summon, and then link those off. And then we can bring out, do we play Anguish? We're going to go for it. Yeah, we make Anguish. Shavara effect goes set the chamber, sure. And then we have Anguish effect to go link, so use itself plus the Wolf Tamer. Bring out access code effect, gain 3000 attack, and then we have 2 pops with it. Okay, so yeah, gain the attack, and then we have the effect, banish, pop. Honestly, there's no point of like really popping Fountain, because we know they have another one in hand. It'd be like okay to pop. It wouldn't be like a great pop though. But they're gonna go ahead and they pop Fountain, access code, go pop the Synchro 8, and then beat over, and then try to pass turn. End phase, they're gonna go ahead, use the effects. And how did I even break that field? Yeah, that was like a pretty big field overall, for sure. They're gonna go ahead, put back, special summon out, and then draw the Smiting Storm for turn. Activate Fountain, activate Spiting Storm to make him go ahead, banish 4. Which also, you know, when we said banish, like, it doesn't actually tell us how much we want to banish, because you can banish, you know, 1, 2, 3, or 4. You know, just something to note, it comes up when you actually play Runick, and you need to be able to banish, like, 2 cards in an awkward scenario. You can use this just to banish 2. But now they're going to go Fountain, 2, put back, draw evenly. Not a good draw at all. And then activate Elzete. I guess, like, you know, it could have been worse, right? We could have drawn something that wouldn't work with the White Forest cards, so it's like okay for that, but it's not what we wanted. Go ahead, pitch that, search out the Rusia, and then Graveyard effect, special summon itself out, and then Rusia, special summon out, effect, send Fountain, draw into Freezing Curses, and then activate the Freezing Curses, special summon out Jerry. And then we have Jerry effect, add back Fountain. Okay, now we go Synchro into the White Forest Synchro 6. Okay, the Arcelia. Then we're going to make a Synchro 10. We're going to go ahead and make Chaos Angel with Light and Dark. And then Chaos Angel effect to go banish. Said Lacrima. Okay, so banish the Lacrima. And then we're just past turn. Okay. Is this good enough? Like, does Chaos Angel do enough? Like, it just being made with Light and Dark? They're going to go End Phase Chamber into Yama, Yama into Shavara, pass, and then they draw into the Diabolica, the Dragon Q General, that we've seen a lot of people play in this deck. So they're going to go flip Starfire, and then link off into the Sequence, and then Sequence effect, put back Engraver plus Starfire and Casper, and then bring out the Desiree, activate Shavara effect, pop Sequence, special summon out, Link into the Vrains to banish, and Yama effect to banish, so special out Doc, and then add back Engraver. Okay. Now we're gonna go activate Dancing Needle to banish. We're gonna banish their freezing curses, and then banish 2 of their Elzetis. Okay, so, you know, making their White Forest stuff worse, and then also taking the, you know, draw 1 away from a future fountain, sure. Then they can get Dock effect to add back a card in the graveyard that's not the Dancing Needle, so they're gonna add back the Desperado. Sequence effect to equip, and then they're gonna go activate Desperado to pop Chaos Angel, activate Engraver. Yeah, it's like once they could get back to the Magical Musketeer stuff, then the Chaos Angel looks pretty bad, and they were able to do that pretty easily there through no interruptions. Engraver in the Tract, and then activate Tract. Go ahead, search out Casper, and then discard the General. And then we're going to go General effect to add back a Fiend from the graveyard to the hand. So we're going to go ahead and add back the Engraver there, and that's fine. And then from here, we don't have any links to banish to pop with our access code right now, but we're going to go ahead and make Max effect to go search, and Forbesy admits defeat. Wow, okay, so Magical Musketeer actually makes the comeback there. I wonder how long that game was. Okay, it was only about like 26 minutes long, but on to the next game. We're going to see White Forest go first. We have Woes, Sylve, Druisworm, Dispelling, Runick Tip. They have Last Stand, Lurie, Engraver, Nib, and Thrust. So we're going to go activate Runick Tip, grab out Runick Fountain, make them banish 1, hits a Link into the Vrains, and then activate Fountain, activate Dispelling, bring out Hugin. And then we're going to go Fountain 1, Hugin 2, discard Woes, go search Fountain, put back, draw 2, and then we can activate Woes effect to just reset itself. Yep, that's fine. We draw on the Spining Storm and Talons, so at least we draw into another Runick. Normal summon out Sylve, effect, go search out Talons, and then use those to synchro off, and then effect, send Fountain to go search for the Elzete, and then Elzeti effect. Get rid of the Tails, special summon, go search out for Rukaya, and then Tails effect to set itself. Activate the Rukaya, special summon out, then on summon, this is summon number 5. Would they like to activate Nib before we go ahead and draw? Said, sorry, what do I know in hand? They just know Fountain in hand and then both the sets. So they said that's fine, so effect, send the Tails, draw on the Bestial Magma Mutt, and then make the Tri-Edge Master effect. So pretty much we just told our opponent, like, yeah, it's fine if you draw 2 more, which, I don't know, it could get kind of tough if they start drawing more Runick spells, or, you know, they draw, like, a Floodgate. I guess they have Thrust and, like, Harpies to try to deal with a Floodgate. Then activate Fountain, activate Spining Storm, special summon out Hugin, and then Fountain, put back, and then draw into Runick Slumber. Nice. Now we just keep drawing Runick spells off this, which is what we want to happen. Make the Diabell effect to add back Tails from the graveyard to the hand, and then Sylve effect, put back, special summon, and that gives us a Synchro 10. So those will make the Chengying, and then go set Slumber, end of main, activate Nib, tribute the field, pass over a token. We still have Bestials that we could extend with. Well, I guess we probably only play 1 and 1, right? We probably don't play Baldrick or anything. So maybe like summoning Magma Mutt and using the effect is only worth it if we also summon Druisworm, which could be fine though, right? We turn 2 Bestials into 1 Bestial during the end phase, but then we also get to send Nib, we get a couple bodies off of it. Our Talents is live also, so we're going to go Talents to look at hand, and then just hit back the Engraver, and then pass, they draw Tracks, and then activate the track there, so they can go ahead search out the Starfire, then discard Lurie effect, special summon out. That was a really good draw on their end. Bring that out, and then on summon, they're going to go Runick Tip, grab Flashing Fire, make them banish Dock, which is also a 1-0 by the way, so it's a really big hit. And then Flashing Fire to go pop the Lurie, and then they banish Desperado and Mole Charmy, which also Desperado, once again, a 1-of. So hitting the 1-ofs like this, you know, really starts to hurt the engine as time goes on, especially against the Runick matchup, where this deck can definitely get into grind games. But Fountain draws into Tip plus Freezing. Okay, so we get a Freezing off that, and we get a Tip for next turn, because we already used Tip this turn. But they go normal summon Starfire, make Max, activate Max, we're going to chain Freezing, then they chain Last Stand to shut that down. So they are going to choose to special summon out from the deck, bring out Starfire and Casper. And then on resolution, they're thinking if they want to do anything there, but they said no, we don't want to try to activate Woes and use a Bestial, or activate Woes, use Slumber to special. So they're going to let them go here. They make the Requiem effect, Tribute, bring out Engraver. Wait, can't we just set their whole field here? I know they still have Tract, which goes in the Lacrima, which still gives them bodies, and they have Thrust. But we do have the option to go ahead and do that whenever we want, right? Requiem effect to equip, Engraver effect to go send. But I guess we just like let them make sequence first and let them go ahead and like waste their own resources. They're gonna use the effects, shuffle back, put back 2, bring out Lacrima effect, special out Casper. And then on res, yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and try to Book of Eclipse. Oh, I guess we can also just activate Sylve, right? We don't need to use the Slumber special summon out Jerry. Yeah, it's definitely better just to do that. I wasn't thinking about that for a second, but put back special summon out the Elzette. And then they said, wait, misclick. Let me bring out the Asteller instead because we want to get that card into rotation, which makes sense. And then just use those, Synchro into the Wolf Tamer. And then they're going to go Casper, Chainlink 1, Wolf Tamer, Chainlink 2, and then Elzette, Chainlink 3. So that will go ahead and add back, book their field. They're going to search out for Dancing Needle. Yep, that is fine. And then what do they plan on doing now? Because, yeah, they still have Tract, but what does Tract even, like, make here, right? They're going to go ahead, bring out the Aerial Eater. Okay, sure. But that's just not how this works, actually. This is just not Deseret. Like, Sequence can be used to make a non-Fiendsmith, but Track Graveyard effect says you have to fusion summon a Fiendsmith with it. Otherwise, that'd actually be, like, kind of broken if you could use the Graveyard effect to summon other things out. But yeah, they can't summon that. It looks like neither of them are catching that. But, you know, it's something that you should definitely know, with all the Fiendsmith running around. But they said only Fiendsmith fusions, my bad. Hey, there we go. Hey, you know what? They caught it. Nice. No harm, no foul. Track's supposed to be in Graveyard though. Activate Thrust. Go ahead, search out Talons. And then activate Talons to look at the hand. Hit back Bestial Magma Mutt. And then I'm confused actually why they did that. Right? They just don't do anything? Yeah, I was about to say, I guess just look at hand before you scoop. Going on to the next game now, we will go ahead and see Hawara go first. We have Droll, Sylve, Flashing Fire, Ash Blossom, Runick Tip. They have Casper, Foolish Burial Goods, D-Barrier, Shavara, and Starfire. Sure, so they're going to go normal Starfire, activate Foolish Burial Goods, dump Black Goat Laughs, Starfire, special summon out Casper, and then make the max. Yeah, we don't want to Ash Starfire, we'd rather just save it for Requiem. Then they're going to make Requiem effect, and then we can go ahead and Ash Blossom that. That's fine, because, like, imagine you Ash Blossom Starfire, then they're just like, haha, cool, max, Requiem, and then they just keep playing anyways. Now they're going to go set D-Barrier, and then pass turn, draw Woes. Okay, so they're going to go Runick Tip to go search, so D-Barrier is going to be used on Synchros and not on Fusions, because they're going to go ahead and grab out Fountain, make them banish one, and then go main phase. It looks like they're actually thinking in the standby here. Okay, activate Fountain, activate Flashing Fire to go special. Wait, never mind, they're popping. Okay, so pop the Casper, stop them from getting any searches, which is good, and then hits Engraver and Sonked, and then we can go activate Runick Fountain to put back and draw 2, so that draws into Talons plus Ash Blossom. Okay, so a lot of non-engine here. Normal summon out the Sylve effect to go search. Doesn't search that. It searches out. Yep, misclick. I was going to say it searches out Tails because it grabs a spell or trap. But then we could just go activate Tails to go ahead and search for the Elzette there. Anyways, yep, that's fine. And then activate Elzette, get rid of Woes, special summon out, go search. And then we can activate Woes effect to reset itself. That's fine. Activate D-Barrier coins, Synchro. So unlucky, you drawing the trap. So it plays around Droll, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say, them drawing the trap card, like, it's good, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not too much, right? Like, imagine if any of these cards in hand were just, like, Runick cards, then like we'd have our Runick stuff like going extra hard right now, having all that going. Our opponent's already pretty far behind. Now we can go effect, Grid of Talents, draw Runick Slumber. Okay, then from here, yeah, no synchro, so it's gonna overlay into Babushka, pass. I mean, honestly, Babushka pass, not bad. Not bad. Black Goat Lapse doesn't, like, negate the effect. It just makes it so that way neither player can activate it. So they draw into Desperado there. And then, okay, so they can out Babushka, right? They could just, like, normal summon, switch to defense, and then Desperado pop. Because, like, this also doesn't, like, just negate the effects. It negates the activated effects. So they could go ahead and pop. But they said, oh, they're just saying GG's. Okay. Really? Normal, switch to defense, activate, pop. Oh, I guess maybe we just assume that we lose to a Runick spell summoning Hugin, but they don't know that. I don't know. Feel like they definitely could have played it out a little bit longer. But also, they probably only play one Requiem, and they went through it, and they don't have a way to shuffle it back right now. So, like, all their Fiendsmith stuff is dead, and if they're just playing without Fiendsmith stuff, then their deck is just, like, noticeably worse. But okay, yeah, that's going to be it for the match there. Yeah, GG's, GG's. Seeing how long the match was, it was about 48 minutes long, which makes sense. Game 1 did take a while, but with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.